The first color correction I created was for this clip, dubbed the Acid Trip LUT. As you can see, they're just running over and over at each other trying to grab the magazine, which at this point is so saturated color you can barely see it. I started off using a plugin called Magic Bullet, and while it is a good plugin and easy to use and apply the effects with, it does not encapsulate what this class is all about. So I scrapped a LUT for this particular clip and created the monstrosity you see before you. I started with a 3-way color and was almost content with that, starting with the highlights and making it pink and working backwards for the very contrasted blue as my mid-tone color and rounding it all off with the green for the shadows. It looked good, but was lacking the otherworldly aspect I was going for, so I added an auto color and ever so slightly played with the temporal smoothing. That added the otherworldly quality you can see with the slightly see-through skirt and chopped up magazine. Let's watch for a bit. And here's a screenshot of the effects panel. The second color correction I created for this project was the clip of a woman singing to the camera with a dark and moody vibe to it. For this one I modelled it after Adele's Hello and called it the Adele's Hello LUT, in which the colorist shades everything in yellow and adds an almost sepia tone to the music video. By again starting with the 3-way color effect, again starting with the highlights and working my way back. A pale blue barely there to accentuate her face, a green mid-tone with a slider most of the way, and then a dark green for the shadows to really bring out the dreary tone for a haunted look. This is when I used Magic Bullet for the vignette filter, masking around her face and creating an oval area of effect that really adds to the mood of the piece. Let's watch it for a bit. And here's a screenshot of my effects panel. With this last color correction I went full Magic Bullet, if only to see the difference between how easy it is to use third-party plugin over tweaking the effects in Premiere Pro. So I went with this LUT I dubbed just a cool looking LUT, and it is. With the highlights turning blue and the mid and low tones a weird burnt orange, we see that the two colors really clash and are segmented to somehow work well together and have quite a striking visuals. Because this was a plugin, there's not much else to say, so here's some more footage of it. And here's the screenshot of the effects panel. Sorry, it's not the actual Magic Bullet panel. It's pretty bare boned because I couldn't access the Magic Bullet. Also, sorry this is late. I was a fool who saved this in a future version of CC, so I had to render this out at university on the Monday after. All totally my fault, but I thought I would just give you my excuse.